Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My title of my videos that I would like to that I'm making is why do people become Muslim at a time when people are trying to discredit Islam, when not from a Muslim point of view, but even some people who are from the Muslim community, they also do things which people want to frown against. But people are still becoming Muslim. A lot of people are becoming Muslim or accepting Islam on a global level. So the question is, why do people become Muslim at this time when other people are trying to discredit Islam? Well, one of the core features that I have discovered when I have interviewed, or not interviewed, but got to know people that have become Muslim, is that they have always been people who have been truthful about their life. They have always been questioning certain common things that are happening in societies, whether it be religious or otherwise. And you find a commonality between people who perhaps were in a Christian community or Jewish community or whatever other community, and they become Muslim. These people have always been searching for the truth. From childhood already, you'll find in their history, they've always been looking for the truth. So this is the core kind of commonality that people are becoming Muslims today because access to acquiring the truth is becoming much more accessible than before. And secondly, um, even though there are people who are very bad, there are other people who are very good that are also being exposed to the world, and these are people that other people are encouraged by and motivated by. So these people that are becoming Muslim have always been chosen by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, by the Creator, long before they actually become Muslim. They have been guided through different pathways in order to search for the truth because their hearts have been very, very pure in its search for the truth, or in its attempt to stay truthful, put it that way. Because in real terms, we are all being created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in absolute truth and in absolute um, purity, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala only creates in purity, in fitrah. And we, having come down through the heavens to the lower heaven, we've forgotten our basic purity. And some people have forgotten completely, or others basically still maintain that reality that's inside of them. So becoming Muslim at this particular time, at this rate, is very encouraging, because as a Muslim who sees people who have become Muslim, I don't call them converts or reverts. I call them da'is. They are people who actually call towards Allah, because when you watch them and you see them, how sincere they are about having accepted Islam, or having managed to arrive at the truth that they've been looking for so long. It is admirable to see how Allah has chosen these people. And the reality of that is, Allah says in one of the readings of the Quran, Allah warns people who are Muslim and say, you must look after your faith, the understanding that they have. Look after your faith, because if you don't look after your faith and you're not sincere, I will replace you with better people who will love me and I will love them in return. And this is what you see when people become Muslim, that they are truly people who love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala showers His love on them and opens up their hearts for them and makes them feel absolutely beautiful in a world that is seemingly going crazy. But it only goes crazy to those who wishes to see the craziness. But for those who are truthful, alhamdulillah, Allah keeps them peaceful. Allah en- en- enshrouds them with peace, enshrouds them with beauty, enshrouds them with happiness and success. And I'm hoping not to make the videos too long, but I'm hoping it will be a kind of a hope and a kind of an encouragement for us not to just focus on all the negativities, but to actually see all the beauty that's around us, and to actually look and carefully look at people that have become Muslim, and because they are calling us back to our origin, they are calling back us back to our fitrah, and they're making us feel that we want to, in actual fact, emulate them, even though we've been Muslim for so many years. But sometimes we take things for granted and we don't really focus on the reality of the greatness or the gift of being a Muslim, of having been granted an opportunity to be Muslim. Because in the core feature of that is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for those people who have become Muslim, Allah has chosen them for the Jannah, Allah has chosen them for heaven. And on the dunya, they will also have heaven, and in the akhirah, will also have heaven. Because even if they go through suffering, they know exactly why they're doing it, and they know it's purification, and they know that it is a mercy from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And even that doesn't deter them from their faith. In actual fact, it makes them stronger. To people who are ungrateful, sometimes it makes them worse, and they move away from the deen. But that's not our topic. Our topic is what is the beauty and the encouragement of actually seeing how people become Muslim and arriving, in actual fact, arriving at the truth that we've always been looking for, coming from different communities, and even looking at Muslims and sometimes be disappointed with how Muslims behave. But eventually they get there, alhamdulillah, Allah Ta'ala opens up their heart for them. So this is my first video on this nature. I hope inshallah people will enjoy it. You see I have a cover over my head. I'll tell you the reason why I cover my hair when I speak about Quran and I speak about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I do believe that I must have wudu when I do this. Um, and hope inshallah I'll be able to make it clearer as I go along. Inshallah, shukran.